All right, welcome back to another episode of Haley Approved Foods. So with this being the third episode that you are about to watch, I think it's time for you all to guess which one of us is the older sister, Laura or Katie. Why are you staring like that? Okay, so today we were challenged to do an apple pie bake-off by Frost-Eyed Fox. Thank you for your comment. So we are currently in an apple pie bake-off tie. She won a Thanksgiving.
I don't think so.
She won a Thanksgiving, and I won that following Christmas, and then we moved on from apple pies.
I think I won both.
Now, I'm pretty sure you did not.
Okay.
Okay, well, if you were at either of those events, please clear that up. Okay, so I have 7 apples, a mix of Honeycrisp and Gala.
I have 8.
I wasn't done talking. Peeled and cored and sliced thinly. Now you may speak.
And I have 8.
Are they
Peeled and cored, Honeycrisp, and Gala. Because that's what I bought for both of us.
okay? What are you starting with?
All right. My recipe is pretty much...
Oh, our oven's preheating to 400. You can go.
Okay. All right.
Get your life together.
Oh, God, I'm trying. All right. My recipe is pretty much generic. I rely heavily on... Oh, my God. Not today.
Quit touching your face when you're baking.
All right, is all my seasoning. It's the generic sugar,
Spices.
but the seasoning of the spices.
Okay. I need butter.
Is the cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, ginger, and I add cardamom. Cardamom, you don't need much of this, but it makes a world of difference.
Cardamom.
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 That's an M.
Either way. Yeah, add it.
Yay at it. We're from Kentucky, y'all. We're yay at it.
All right.
Okay. No. So I make a little bit of a sauce first to drizzle over my apples. You can also cook down your apples, but some feedback I got when I lost the Thanksgiving, sorry, please ignore them. When I lost the apple pie bake-off for Thanksgiving was that my apples were too soft. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to get how many tablespoons? 1, 2, 3.
I don't cook my apples.
4 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to melt the Daddy had a haircut. And then into the melting butter, I am going to add brown sugar.
Half a cup of flour, half a cup of, quarter cup of sugar. I don't have a half a cup.
Baby, you want to come say hi?
Look at Daddy's hair.
Look at Daddy's hair. Come show everybody your pretty haircut. You look so handsome. Oh, God. Come over here. Come say hi.
I have an apple.
No, you can't have any of my apple. I need all of that.
You forgot something.
This is a quarter cup. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm just making it happen until somebody speaks to me and says, that's enough. All right. Melt that down on medium, low. I'm gonna add a little vanilla. Probably about a teaspoon. Sounds good.
Smell that nutmeg already.
Smell my brown sugar butter. Oh, and if you happen to watch the video I made about my pie crust, I know. Don't come for me. I forgot to add the salt, but I added it later. So there is salt in my pie crust. And that'll be a separate video. And then, did you all know you can put the spoons in the little, look at that. Okay, while that's going down, I need not cardamom. I do need cinnamon. I'm gonna sprinkle my apples with cinnamon. I'm gonna sprinkle them with nutmeg. I'm gonna try to sprinkle nutmeg. What is wrong with your nutmeg?
Nothing.
You are sabotaging me. And then a teeny tiny bit of cloves. And then I'll mix it up and see what else I need to, like how much more I need to add to that. And since it's all going in the same thing, I'll just use my wooden spoon and cut down on dishes. So she buys all the food. I do all the cleaning. Fair enough trade, right? Are you going to talk today?
Yeah.
Okay, just wondering.
All right. I just mixed everything up in the bowl. Or put everything in the bowl, and now I'm going to mix it all up. Easiest thing. Apple pie, I had everything at my house. All I had to do was to buy the apples.
Literally. She had it all at her house. Literally.
Literally.
Shoot.
And I just buy my crust. Because ain't nobody got time to make pie crust.
Literally, when you watch my video, you'll see it took like 5 minutes.
But you gotta wait for it to set and rest and all that.
Okay. All right. So, I don't think I have to add a whole lot more to this.
Oh boy.
What are you doing? See how she just destroys my kitchen? Can I have, oh, the sugar's right there. She's a little cranky today, so watch her. All right, lots of sugar. Sprinkle that on top. And then again, mix it up. What you looking for?
Do you have the lemon juice?
I don't. It's over here. Buy my new flour.
And you got to add a dash of lemon.
And why is that?
Because the recipe calls for it.
Okay, so the science behind the recipe, the recipe calling for that is that it helps the apples. I mean, they're going to get nice and golden and pretty because we just put sugar and stuff on them and we're going to bake them. But it helps them not get like yucky brown. And then also the apples are so sweet and we're putting so much so much sweet stuff on them that you have to have a little acidity to offset all of that. Yours doesn't have the squeezy top.
I know, I told you. I don't know what I bought.
I don't know what you bought either. Your one job. You had one job. Did you put flour in yours?
Yeah.
Oh.
And look how juicy that apple pie is.
How much flour did you put in?
Half a cup.
Okay.
No, quarter cup.
Can I have some flour? And I don't remember my recipe, so that's how much I'm going to put in too. Nice and level.
All right, my deep dish
Nike.
pie crust.
Look at that. She doesn't even have a pie tin. Like, she bought the pie tin and everything.
So that's how the pie crust comes.
No, pie crust can come where you roll it out. Oh no, there's a seed in my apples.
Now I'm going to make the topping. And this is my secret recipe.
Quit touching. Are you not
I make
using
the crumble top. What, do you not like the crumble top?
Because you didn't tell me we were doing that.
That's all the apple pie.
No, I'm making an apple pie crust top. Oh, that's really freaking good.
No. All right, a cup of flour.
Oh, belly, belly. Here's some.
I need a cup of flour.
Here you go. Cup is 2 sticks.
A cup of flour. I keep on saying flour. I don't need butter.
Well,
Yeah.
you mumble, and that's a problem. I'm just trying to be helpful over here. Okay, so my sauce is nice and pretty. My apples are coated and everything else. So on it goes.
Cup of flour.
Saucy. Mix that up all nice and pretty. So if you can make a crumble top, then you can make pie crust because it's just a crumble. And then you add ice cold water.
But mine doesn't have to chill or anything. It just goes on top.
That's a Dutch apple pie. You didn't say we were making Dutch apple pie.
2/3 brown sugar packed.
You're just gonna ignore me apparently. Pie crust video, then you don't know that we got fancy and we got a tripod and we got microphones. So we're getting better for y'all. Getting better. I need to roll out my pie crust.
2 tablespoons of.
So I'm apparently just going to completely miss my hand and throw all the sugar on the floor for my dogs to get. All right, my pie crust have been chilling in the fridge. Do-do-do. I need my rolling pin.
Spoon of cinnamon.
Okay. So I have one for,
Stuff over here.
stop it. I have one for the bottom, one for the top. We are like chaotic right now.
Because you keep putting stuff over there.
You keep putting stuff over there. All right, some flour on my surface. Flour on my surface. Not too much. It shouldn't be sticky anyway. So again, if you do watch my pie crust video, this is what I meant by like nice flat discs.
My crumble has walnuts.
Actually, I thought you were putting that in the apples, and I was thinking really ew, but on the crumble, that might actually be good. Are you putting them in, like you don't want to chop them up anymore?
No, because I already bought pre-chopped. The quicker the better. I'm all
She's
about,
so lazy.
yeah, lazy cooking.
This is baking.
Whatever.
All right, so my pie crust is not cooperating right now.
Half a cup of butter. Diced.
But look how cool I look rolling out my pie crust. You just want it big enough to fit into your crust pan. Start from the middle, work outwards, because the middle is going to be the thickest. Try to get it as uniform as possible. Try to do it kind of round. So I'm gonna be walking all over the place. This is not ideal to do next to the stove because I don't have a lot of room. We'll just take that off. There we go. Middle out, nice and round. All right, so let me get my pie tin. And that's gonna fit nicely. Okay, so to get it off of your surface, you put the rolling pin on top and you kind of press down and whoop. Did you catch my whoop? So it rolls up on it. And then, she was making fun of me. You just plop it back down. Oh, like that. And then you press it in. To the, I was gonna say corners, but it's a pie tin, so it doesn't have corners, but the seam. You press it into the seam. Haha. All right, pull off any of this little like funky extra. And then we will pinch. So again, I do things with tender loving care. Laura does not. All right, so I'm just taking my fingers on the pie crust and going pinch, pinch to make the little prettiness.
You just want to put the apples.
Whoa, what was that? I now have a brother. Always wanted a brother.
So you can put the crumble on top of that.
Yeah, I'm pushing up on my sides to get a little more to pinch. Pie crust crimpers. My dog is part Chihuahua, so she barks a lot. Okay, that's what we've got. Ain't it pretty? Clean up my mess. And then take a fork and poke, 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 snap. So our other sister that hopefully will join us one day used to teach her daughters how to use a fork when they were babies by going stab, 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 stab. So her daughters would go around going stab, 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 stab. All right. And these, don't worry if it doesn't look wet enough for apple pie, because apples are super juicy and they will release their juices as they bake. And this is a 9-inch.
Mine looks wet enough.
So hers is going to be 2 grips. It's going to soak through the crust and you're not even going to be able to cut it or eat it. So, this is a 9-inch. So how many apples did I have? 7?
7.
7 apples will fit nicely in there. Okay. Move this to the side, and now I need to make my top. So, it's going to be the same process as the bottom. Go. So you couldn't buy Laura. You're going to have to put a tin under that before you put it in my oven. Jesus, criminy. I'll be like Emerald. Ready? Bam! Bam! Oh! Bam's a little hard.
And this before. Yeah.
Yeah, she's putting a tin under that.
Sure the walnuts get on
Or it's not going in my oven. And you forfeit.
I'll put whatever you give me.
Or you're cleaning my oven because I hate doing it. That easy off is not easy off. Just want to point that out. Itchy. All right, so this is just sitting on the top. So it doesn't need to be like the biggest, like as big as the bottom. That's what I'm trying to say. But make sure you got that middle nice and pulled out. Okay. Top, yes. All right, and then remember to get it up. Will you melt some butter for me for my... Okay.
How much butter? This much?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't have eggs. We didn't get them, so I can't egg wash my crust, but I'm gonna butter wash it, and it's gonna be great. So to get this pie crust up, you pull your rolling pin forward, kind of push down, and whoop, roll it up. You have to say whoop or it won't work. And then Just lay it nicely along the top. Pull off any excess. You know what I want to try one time? A lattice. And then I'm going to pinch. Maybe pinch before you pull off the excess to make sure you actually have enough to pinch. Especially on the top. May be helpful. Pinch. Pinch all the way around. And then we're going to cut some slits in this. Put a pie saver on top. If you don't have a pie saver, you can use foil on top. Okay, I finished crimping, so I'm going to put my butter wash on. It's just melted butter. Egg wash is probably better. Egg whites for egg wash or the whole thing. I think you could go either way, but I'm going to use butter all the way around. And that way it browns nicely and gets some flavor still. There's no worse thing than an unbrowned pie crust. All right. Cut my slits. To let the steam out. There we go. All right. This is my pie saver. It looks like a pie tin, but it's super shallow. And it goes right on top. Like that. 15 minutes at 400. I'm going to reduce mine after I take the pie saver off. Cook for about 45 more minutes so we get an hour. How do you cook yours? Or bake
Mine's
yours?
super simple. It's just 400 at 45 to 55 minutes.
Okay.
The simpler the better, people. Come on.
No, look at this. This is going to go everywhere.
No, it's not.
What is that? That's nonsense.
You think it is, but it's not.
Okay. Well, we're going to bake and then we'll be back. Okay. So pies have baked. We kind of walked away and did our own thing for a little bit. You want to get up on your knees so people can see you?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to slice into them. Give Haley a slice each and see which one she approves of. They're a little overbaked, but that's okay.
They're still really, really hot.
So that's why I got away.
All right.
Yeah, hold on, Haley. Don't eat it right away.
Look at that beauty. Ow, you're elbowing me.
I said, look at me.
While we're waiting for these to cool off a little bit, let's go by, first of all, looks. Which one do you think looks better?
Mommy looks so one's better and Wallace look a little bit better.
So if you saw both of these in a store, which one would you want Mommy to buy?
I want this one.
This one? Okay,
Yeah.
This one looks more like a pie, doesn't it?
Okay, take this.
Hold on, let's blow on it. Oh, that actually looks really pretty.
Yum, yum, yum.
And it fell right apart. Look how like gooey it is.
It's so steaming and hot. When it's cold and everything, it'll be good. But look how chunky and it's not. The apples are perfectly still done.
No, Mommy's look very better, and yours look a little bit better. I don't care about yours. I care about Mommy's.
She's 4. Give her a break.
Can we get Zach down here too?
Right now, and he cannot pause it. Okay. We should have bought vanilla ice cream, but we didn't. So that's that.
That's still really, really, really hot.
I know it is. I'm gonna blow on it for her.
I don't care about Wallace, but I care about Mommy's. So,
This isn't biased or set up at all.
you waited forever until Mommy comes down here. And Mommy's was perfect.
Okay. Ready? Take a bite of mine. You gotta get the apple too, sweetie. That's like, it's apple pie.
Yum!
Yeah. All right, well, let's touch it to your lip to see if it's cool enough for her. I mean, don't kiss it. Okay. Think about Lala's. No? Now, which one do you actually like? You won't hurt our feelings. Which one do you actually like more?
I'm with Zach.
And there you have it, folks. All right, so since Haley might be a little biased,
A little.
we're going to have Zach try them too. Which one do you want to try first? Lala's or mine? Lala's? Okay. You can get your own bite. You're a big boy. Jesus.
Not really that bad. Just sort of, I don't know, 8 out of 10. Liked the cinnamon in it.
Okay. Oh, that's an apple. Make sure you get some apple.
That's an apple and an apple pie.
I'm sorry for being flanky a little bit.
That's okay.
Decent. Don't really like the absence of cinnamon.
There's cinnamon in there.
Well, not clear. It's not as easy to taste.
All right, so who wins? All right.
Thank you, bud.
All right, but in all honesty, we're calling that a tie again. because I won with
Brandon's
Haley.
gotta taste it.
Brandon's not gonna taste it. So again, in the comments, let us know what you want to see next. This was suggested by Frost-Eyed Fox, so let us know what you want to see next. And then also there is some discrepancy between us. Haley, get off of that, as to how long these videos should be. So I say 15, 20 minutes is fine. Laura says they need to be like 10 minutes or less. So let us know your thoughts on that too. Subscribe, share with your friends, and we will see you next week.